Good morning, Marines. On behalf of the Commanding General of Education Command, Brigadier General Bergeron, and the Vice President of Distance Education and the Director of the College of Distance Education and Training, Mr. Terry Kerrigan, the Dean of the College of Distance Education and Training, Dr. John Himlaven, and the Regional Director for the College of Distance Education and Training for the Quantico region, Mr. Mark Shigley. I am Gary Smith, the Regional Chief Instructor for the College of Distance Education and Training, the Enlisted Seminars for the Quantico region. Welcome to the graduation ceremony. So I'd like to say thank you for a job well done over the last 15 weeks that you have put in. While there have been various subjects that we have focused on over the last 15 weeks, but we kind of like assimilated, we've honed in onto three specific areas: administration and logistics, administration and communications, warfighting, leadership, and ethics. While the major focus in each one of those subjects was through critical thinking, your ability to critical think. So we want to thank you for that, for the hard work that you put in, and all that equates to lethality for the Corps. And I guarantee it when you return back to your various commands as you're working these things that you have learned. This is lethality for the Corps, and you must continue to equip our Marines with those subjects and all that information and knowledge that you have learned. So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce this morning's graduation guest speaker. Now, our guest speaker is no stranger to the enlisted seminars. Now, while over my career as a Marine, I've had the opportunity to observe many sergeants majors. And let me tell you, our guest speaker this morning, he's the epitome of a Marine sergeant major and a Marine leader, period. Now, our guest speaker, he has never forgotten what it means to serve. Servant leadership, every time I think about him, he serves. He sits here at the university, and he's the Marine Corps University Sergeant Major. So all things education, he keeps the Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps abreast of all things education. And I can tell you, he totally gets it. He understands, he has the ability to have great insight. He uses, from past foresight. He has that sage wisdom to know what it's going to require our Marines in the future when it comes to education. And so we have a great Marine that's in the seat. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce to us our graduation guest speaker, the Marine Corps University Sergeant Major Michael Hensley.
Yeah. Thank you, Gary. Hey, good day, everyone. I would say morning, afternoon, or evening, but when you watch this video, who knows? And I don't know what time of the day it will be. I want to start by saying thank you to all those that support the seminar program. As we have seen the last year, flexibility is vital to survival. It's vital to education to be flexible in order to survive in a COVID environment. The ability to adjust to a virtual online platform has been significantly important during our time in dealing with COVID. I'll start off by also a little background on myself, as Mr. Smith, as Gary brought up. I am the EdCom Marine Corps University Sergeant Major. When I came to the Marine Corps in 1994, I came to the Marine Corps with a GED. Taking advantage of the opportunities that the Marine Corps provided via EPME programs and other services schools and TAD in college, I now do have an associate's, a bachelor's, and a master's degrees. So please take advantage of all the programs that are offered. Take advantage of every opportunity you have to better yourself and to educate yourself. Next, I'd like to thank the families. And I ask that you show them this video. The family that loves us and supports us, or loves you and supports you, not just in our careers in the past that we choose, but in our desire to serve this great country. They support us when we as service members take the challenge of seeking self-improvement. As you spend or spent numerous hours completing assignments, discussing material, and dedicating time to studies, vice spending that time with your family supported you. Always remember the support. We sometimes tend to forget the support we are provided. We start to expect, vice appreciate, what we receive from our families. So please tell your family, I said thank you. Please show them this video. Please tell them thank you from you, and always remember the support you received. Now I want to thank you, the students, the Marines, and any other service member who might have participated in a seminar. You accepted the challenge, conducted your EPME during a challenging time. During a time when in-person interaction was limited, forbidden, or restricted. Your EPME has consisted for some of a computer screen and reading material, with conversations occurring online, vice in person. Questions to your instructor occurring in email, form, or phone call. And yet, despite those challenges, you prevailed. Take pride in the fact that you prevailed, because not all who started this journey completed it. Not all of your peers who began their journey for EPME completion this iteration will graduate with you. I say this so you know you succeeded, you matured, you grew, and you learned. You bettered yourself as a leader, as a Marine, and as a citizen. Some of those areas you refined might not be presented until years from now. Some will present today, and some already have. Please take a look at what you've accomplished. Look at what you've completed from a critical thinking aspect with a strategic outlook. You completed a rigorous course without stepping foot physically into a room to receive guidance. All matters were primarily conducted or completed electronically. Why is that important? Is it important because in the future wars, this is how you just might receive your frago, your op order, your guidance from higher. In the world of peer, near peer, and yes, even potential superior enemy, intertwined with a dispersed war front, you might not only communicate, if at all, via this manner. All guidance you receive may be electronically. You have accomplished a great thing. You have graduated from seminar. Never take this lightly. And please always remember, as was once said by a man named John F. Kennedy, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. As you graduate today and leave, think about what you can do. Congratulations. Thank you for all you do. And please never stop improving yourself. Semper Fi.
Thank you and congratulations again.